Should probably let Nada know this is going to happen. Okay, let's move things around. No, I'm sorry. Let's game it out. I'm going to have to finish watching that later. Because it's time for me to do my own stream. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Make permanent. Q next. Hi. I didn't delete the thing. I just made it permanent, and now it's retimped after this video. How's it going, guys? And Craig. I've had a day. But we can still have fun. We're going to continue our Spess adventure, and I need your help. Check out the enclosed instruction booklets. Now, basically, just tell me where to go. We'll review. Don't worry. We're gonna need a fair amount of investigation. It is early days in this strange time loop we find ourselves in. Hi, what fucking tab is this thing on? That one will work. Did you know this is best experience with a gamepad, but it turns out I'm pretty adept with mouse and keyboard at this point. The harmonica is certainly an option. Does anybody think Craig is actually a gentleman? That's definitely not the impression I got. It's the old thing of, well, you're no lady, but he's no gentleman. Turns out he's just an aggressive douchebag that we all love anyway. Well, there goes the thing. Reminder, Slate does not care if we just go up the tower forever from now on, so. Alright, things we've learned. Number 1, flying straight into the sun didn't actually work, sadly. Oh, I said guys, not gentlemen? Fuck. Alright. Well, let's see, hang on, what we learned here. First of all, we visited Gabbros Island. But there's more to learn if we want to go back. We also built statues, like the one in the observatory, that seems to be involved in the time loop. Also, apparently there's another, more dangerous route to get into the statue workshop that's not the door, which is good, because the door is fucked. I have to clean my glasses every time I look at this screen. It does that blown out white thing. But you guys seem to remember and recall and want to figure out why Feldspar's harmonica is coming from Timberhearth. Fortunately, I know just the dick butt with a spaceship and a time loop to take care of this for you. I'm here in Harmonica. Well, we should probably go up. Oh, this looks like a thing. Could we not, God, I'm so bad at piloting. Alright, 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 alright. This seems like close enough. I don't think we needed a spacesuit here, personally, but Hey, Tektite, how's it going? Heyo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. What crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. Looks like some kind of plant seed, but not anything I've seen on Timberhearth before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in my day. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? Kind of looks like something that might have come off a dark bramble. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's the fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. No one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want anybody hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking in there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hand into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Hey guys, should we shake hands with danger? Huh. That's interesting. This seems a little bigger than this particular seed does, doesn't it? Oh, this is funky looking. What's that? And now it's just stuck here. Fascinating. Definitely where the signal's coming from, but we can't go through it. How curious. What have we learned? The seed from dark. Well, okay, we're just saying it's dark bramble. All right, fine. If we're gonna give me that for free, yes, it's from dark bramble. A seed from dark bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to look at what's inside. My signal scope picks up harmonica music when I aim it at the seed. I launch my little scout inside the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. It ends up somewhere in dark bramble. I'm not sure we can. Well, maybe we can tell Tektite that something's up here, but I'm pretty sure we can't pursue this much further. Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I like this crater. Need something from me, hatchling? Yeah, I threw my little scout in there. You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than the outside. This thing's going to be a chore to chop up, no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I'd better grab an extra axe or three, just in case. I think we've learned about all we can here. Did that give us anything? No? Alright. Okay, wow. I don't think Esker leads anywhere. Lunar lookout points here, which ends inside the seed, but unless we want to visit Dark Bramble, I think that's about as far as we can go here. No, it mentioned the harmonica. My signal scope picks up harmonica when I aim it at the seed. Which probably means that's connected to Dark Bramble in some way. Would we like to pursue that lead, or would we like to look into some of these other things like, oh, I don't know, Gabbros Island, the depths that we can't get into, Statue Island. We haven't met Rebec or the Southern Observatory yet. Find the harmonica. Anybody else have something they'd rather do? What does observe the Tory mean? Oh, observatory. I mean, being comfy is all of this pretty much. Until we die. Well, let's not crash. If we want to do the harmonica, we need to go here. but there's plenty of other options. Don't let me steer you too hard. Let's not crash. Press X. Well, right now, blind suggestion of go look for the harmonica seems to be the winning one. Nobody else has said anything. I think Scoops was trying to say observatory. Can you actually die? Oh, don't worry. Just hang around for 20 minutes and you'll see. Oh, hey, the spooky moon's back. How's it going, little buddy? Southern Observatory. Oh, well. Hang on. I have to pause the game because otherwise time loop. Hi. Chat. Not my Gmail. Chat. Why won't this pop up in front of it? Oh, I'm looking at the fucking... Okay, I'm a smart individual who hasn't had a fair amount to drink. What do? Chase harmonica? Go observatory. Go observe an observatory. Observe. I didn't think it would be that hard to decipher. See, Diggity, I kind of understand that. You could, if you wanted to, see this game as a walking simulator, because that's kind of like, you don't fight anything in it, but at the same time, it has mechanics. You can fuck up and die and waste loops early if you don't understand how to play it correctly. Mastery is required by the end. You fight the clock. I mean, not really. The clock is your ally. The clock is your ally, but for now. Go observe and observator. Wow, I wrote that cleanly, huh? Go observe an observator is winning, though. So, I'll give it another, like, 5 or 6 seconds, but if nobody votes... Okay, now it's definitely winning. Cool. Let's change course and go see an observatory. That's on Brittle Hollow. Which, if we're lucky, will not require flying through the sun to get to. I'm pointed at Timberhearth like a retard. Where's Brittle Hollow? Well, I'm getting up way north of the solar system, so there it is. We'll let the autopilot send us at that, except that the sun's about to fucking be in the way. It is kind of Majora's Mask. Let's plot a course. Intercourse. I'm not gonna lie, it does have a lot of Majora's Mask vibes to it. Hello, moon made of fire and hello? Oops. Alright. Well, that looks like an observatory dome up there. Well, it looks like somebody else tried to check this out. There's a dude on every planet. I'll spoil that one right now, because it really won't take that long to find out. Close enough for government work. I'm good at landing spaceships. This is going to be a recurring theme. Gotta be something around here to get into this thing, right? Hey, check my shadow out. Well, I don't know. There were ships over here. Let's back up and get a look. Oh, what could this be? I see beacons. I see another goddamn door that's fucked. Well, this won't be a recurring theme or anything. Now, what do we got here? I'm here! I did it! I put the ship down safely! And that the ship went down, and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would have barely laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator and try to find a way down. Well, alright. Ruins on the equator, you say. Yes, we are back with Spess out. Alright. This should approximately be the... Oh, hello, fireball. That could have just eaten our ass. Those look like ruins. Oh, I see smoke. Is this where one of our fellow Spessmen went? You say Space Out is looking kind of cold, but we nearly just ate shit from a fireball. I'm gonna be honest. These look like ruins. Oh, what do we got? Shattered purple thing and a goat skeleton. Oh, hello. Somebody was here. Notes. The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm going with harrowing because of, all the meteors. But hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little, and there's some sort of old Nomai path that starts across from my campsite, inside the ruined building with the trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. I like jumbo marshmallows, holy shit. I have a theory that Hearthians subsist entirely on marshmallows. I don't think this building's doing so good anymore. Hello, ghost matter. Yeah, okay, don't go in that house, as it turns out. Well, what if we went... Oh, hey, a thing. Oh, hey, stairs. This sounds like what we had. Also remember that purple crystals change local gravity. What does ghost matter do? Kill you, as it turns out. It resets the loops very early. This looks like a fun locale. Hi, where are we? Gravity Crystal Workshop. Well, that checks out. Huh, this is, Do you mind? This is sure a map, huh? Okay, where's the fucking banjo music? Pretty much right... Oh, hey. That looks like a way to get toward it. I'm sorry, what am I seeing straight down here? That, looking like a black hole to anyone else? That certainly looks like a black hole down there. Yo, we found somebody! Hey, Rebek, how's it going? Oh, you launched. That's Great. Great job, you. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here for a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. Hey, what are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system, long before our species ever existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only... You've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of this ground using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just gonna stay here until I'm ready to move on. That's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. What should I explore out here, Rebek? Oh, wow, what shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's... yeah, don't do that. Which is unfortunate, because, the most exciting stuff is below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also a big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if it's not too much trouble. And what are you doing here? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timberheart's got right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them. I mean, so maybe I can help? See you later, Rebek. I'll go explore. Also, I'm going to refuel my jetpack off of your stash. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Sounds neat, but don't we want to check out the city he was pointing out first? And what the heck is this about? It appears to be flowing this way. Which is good, because it seems to be coming from the black hole down there. I wouldn't want to fall into that. Let's see if we can find our way over to that cool-looking city, huh? The Hanging City. The bridge does not appear totally fucked yet. That part of the bridge appears a little fucked. That's a good noise. Well, this does look like a city, yeah. School District. Meltwater District. Shrine District. Black Hole Forge District. Well, I don't know. Let's start with from. What do you guys think? Let's start from the bottom, shall we? Work our way up. What's lewd about it? I might not be understanding. Well, this building appears fucked in a half. That all looks concerning. I think that part of the planet is leaving toward the center. Yeah, that just went into a black hole. Ghost matter detected nearby. Oh yeah, that's... Well, we're not going down that hallway. Maybe we can go over it. That seems to have worked out. I want to go down, thanks. Yeah, we get a ghost matter nearby, thank you, very helpful. This is a scroll. That is a black hole down there that I want nothing to do with. What tree? Oh, the big tree in the center of the room, okay. That seems like more ghost matter hell down there. Just look for the crystals in general. We're going to learn that as a lesson really quick. You get a visual hint that somewhere around there is about to be fucked by ghost matter. Well, hey, we found a thing. Let me put the scroll down for a moment. What do we got? Lammy. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Felix, don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Oh, you notice how the scribble is lighter and, or like larger? I'm gonna sort of cheat for you. That means I know my child is writing. They have not gotten as adept at compressing their text yet. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all Nomai get to advance too. Like Anana's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Thank you, child. That's not what I wanted to do. Why we should build a new vessel by Ilix. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them, like Cola said we used to do. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things and if we broke down other structures, like the towers on the Ash Twin, for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large. We could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says that we used a lot of resources on the Ash Twin project. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel, because Poke is very smart. Formation of this universe. Solanum. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is that everything used to be very hot and very dense, parentheses tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together and form things, like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even if Konoe tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes. But it'll happen to someone else's someday. Well, that's not fucking ominous at all. I think we've learned everything we're going to from Goat Child School. Yup! Oh god, that was close. I was gonna say you can do that in the Bill Wirtz voice and be very on target. Alright, up to the Meltwater District where we started. No, we're not. Black Hole Forge controls. What's that do? Well, that causes this big motherfucking thing to go up here. That's good to know. Yeah, it sure is playing that music he keeps playing. I would love to read any of this shit, but we're out of time. Let's see if we can find what direction the sun is currently in anywhere around here. Oh, there we go. No, that's Hollow's lantern. And that is... Yeah, bye. See you later. Okay, bye. Have a good time. You know what? We're underground. This is nice. We'll just stay here. Whoa! Oh, no, we won't. Black hole, please. I don't need this in my life. Alright, good. We got the escape beam. Hey, Rebeck, we may have a problem here, buddy. Just gonna keep playing the banjo. You heard that too, right? Well, shit. And that's the ending of Hotline Miami 2. Well, there goes that blue thing, as usual. I'll learn what that is someday, huh? Oh, well, we've got, time, sort of. Let's review what the magic computer that remembers time loops tells us. Oh, hello there, the Hanging City and the Black Hole Forge. Rebeck, what'd we learn from you? Rebeck has set up camp at the bottom of the crossroads. Their excitement at being surrounded by so much Nomai history is matched only by their terror of the black hole. Rebeck is Timberhearth's only archaeologist. They overcame their fear of space to explore Brittle Hollow's treasure trove of Nomai culture. Rebeck says you can't get to the observatory from the surface. They tried, but there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. There's a door to the observatory on the surface. It is broken. The Black Hole Forge is suspended below the Hanging City. I found a switch in the Meltwater District that raises and lowers the forge. The Black Hole Forge District is the highest district in the Hanging City. A Nomai City, suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. I found a switch in the Meltwater District that raises and lowers the Black Hole Forge. There is more to explore here. Get into that fucking dome, goddammit. Alright. Anybody have a powerful need to do anything that is not getting into the Southern Observatory? Because Scoops has a mighty need, apparently. Alright, well, let's find those ruins we started at last time, shall we? These are some Spore-sized planets, yeah? Yeah, don't worry about this universe having Spore/Freelancer type cosmology. We're just here to explore and have fun. Don't worry about scale. Nor understanding little things like what heat death actually is. Alright, here's our inn. Yeah, we got here pretty quick this time. And we remember where to go. See? This is all a game about knowledge. Everything we learn, I can use quicker next time. Jables, this is a game about exploring. Go win somewhere else. But yeah, I actually know how to complete everything already, but we're gonna follow the clues as God intended. You guys are gonna get the full experience. I ain't gonna cheat for your benefit. Well, that's the Hanging City. That doesn't seem to be... Alright. So the Hanging City is one way. If we go to one of these other things, it appears we can go to the dome from them. So what if we looked somewhere else? Gravity cannon. Alright. We'll go via the gravity cannon, whatever that is. It will be recorded, Jables. I'll give you the links if you want. I think I'm motivating Sewell to get off his ass and finally play this game too, so that's good. Alright, what did we find? The crossroads, 350 meters. Perhaps we should stop and spare this a thought while we're here. Oh, hey, where's this go? The crossroads again. Whatever. Oh, hey, we've seen this kind of thing before, but this one has a floaty ring. What's it say? The shuttle is currently resting at the Quantum Moon. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. We bring the shuttle back here for a moment, huh? Do you mind, meteors? I'm just trying to look at the gravity cannon. And where does this go? The Southern Observatory. Well, that sounds like what we're after. But I'm curious about this thing really quick. Oh, yeah, it's a Nomai thing, so expect gravity to wonk around. Solanum, I am here! After watching it wander the skies for so long, I am about to stand, for the first time, on the Quantum Moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed on the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand that they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. And that's really all you can get here. You can launch the shuttle, but there's no point. Send me to the thing. Yeah, miss, I am ready sometimes too. Yeah, hi. Well, this is concerning. That just terminates in a wall. We probably got to go for one of these two. Let's hesitate and go for this one. Oh, looks like the same thing coming up here, but we're going to have to jump. We're going to have to jump. Can we have I am ready back? I'll talk to Scoops about it. Oh, no. Oh, we have fucked. We biffed it. Oh, no. I think something went wrong. Did he died? As it turns out, yes, but we're fine anyway. Slate! God damn it. You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because I would be so fucking dead otherwise. And you're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons, because I have no idea what you're talking about. And that's the end of all Slate cares about. Can you just fly into the... You can, but it turns out that's even harder than what I was trying to do. I actually didn't biff it on purpose. My eternal nemesis gravity got me again. Let's have a quick review, though. We have learned that there's a gravity cannon, a quantum moon, and Solanum shuttle. I recall the Nomai shuttle from the quantum moon. There's more to explore here. A Nomai named Solanum landed a shuttle on the quantum moon. A Nomai named Solanum landed her shuttle at the quantum moon's south pole and prepared for the rest of the journey on foot. Visitors to the quantum moon always arrive on the south pole, for reasons unknown to the Nomai. That's all we learned, though. Let's go try that again without getting completely fucked, huh? Oh, shit! How am I not dead? Okay, let's try that again without horribly crashing. Well, actually, we're at a pretty fucking close approach for Brittle Hollow here. Might want to hit those retros, Chief. Oh! This is fascinating. You know what? We'll come back here another day. Thank you, Meteor. Very cool. Let's find the gravity cannon. That was right where we were going toward, wasn't it? There it is. Hard to miss. Looks like we got a landing spot over here, even. Much better than our landing on Timberheart, I gotta say. Alright, let's try this without clunking everything, huh? No, okay, no, we're biffing it again already. I contacted a little bit of the wall. Fuck, here we go. What? Oh, hey, the Black Hole Forge, how's it going? No, I went over there, thanks. Oh boy, the black hole's making it very hard to tell where the fucking ship. Okay. RIP. Hello? What? That's Dark Bramble there. Oh, that sure occurred. Oh, hey, it is that white thing that's on the map. I didn't intend to show it off this early, but here we are. Ah, there it is. God, is that you? No, it turns out it's just a white hole. Nomai are really big on this black hole, white hole pairing thing. But let us go investigate this bad boy. What is it? A white hole? Yes, thank you, everybody. I mean, you know what? You have the F logo on, so I can't even be mad. Wait, am I in my suit? Yeah, I'd be a little dead if I weren't. You can't actually leave Brittle Hollow, mostly, without your suit on. What do we got here? Oh, gravity, that helps. Gravity? Who gives a crap about gravity? Welcome to the Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, parentheses, don't worry, you aren't the first, this warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with the corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Huh, that's interesting. Hi, where am I supposed to take this stone? Whoop, clunk. But I figured there's usually when they give you a stone, there's a fucking wall right around somewhere to read it with. Oh, hello. What if you went in this socket? Oh lord, it's spinning. Okay, I'll just take it with me. Here we go. Woo! Well, that didn't take long. Return warp status charged. Step on the warped receiver to activate the return warp. Departure time 371.059. 06. Arrival time 375.05905. Well, now that's funky. Isn't that slightly before the departure time? The Hanging City, 50 meters below, but you can't get there from here. What else we got? To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station. Parentheses, on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news. I cannot wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Anana's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew you could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to Whitehall Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. Oh, hey, here we go. Whoop. Hello, what? The fuck was that? You wanna give me that again? Why am I standing on a fucking... Excuse me? Okay, well, I'm tripping balls, clearly. Paye. Rami and I have reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show the Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before... Oh, we got that right. Almost like I've read this before. Before departing from the Whitehall Station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the same equipment. The result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Rami? I don't know. This is the one name I can't decide how I want to pronounce. These measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she even stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Poke, as Paye is confident that the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update, Poke. At the High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. I don't disagree. It would mean that I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding the universe. We would have to reconsider all our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Really, Rami? Yeah. Well, there's an inadvertent set of things we've learned, but let's see if we can get to that dome before Scoops dies. Or, you know, the sun dies again. Hollow's lantern keeps fooling me. I keep thinking that's the sun, and we're further wrong in the loop than we might actually be. You know what? I think we'll stop by in our ship for a moment. Need a little bit of the old sip of the jet fuel. And there he is. That's nice. We just made a loop. Give me the sips. Thank you. Clunk. Man, I'm good at this. Alright. Grav cannon. Let's try this without going into the fucking teleporting black hole. Alright, that's an improvement. We're already getting better. Surprised there's no quick time event to prevent barfing in the helmet with that disorientation. I mean, you're not wrong. It gets really fucking awkward when you fall into the black hole for the first time. Which you inevitably will fucking... Can I get out of this fucking thing, please? Thank you. Whoops. Well, that was quick. Actually, spoiler scoop, they both go to the same place. You just wind up over there and jump down to that platform. Even though I'm violating the Craig Phillips method, I actually know what I'm doing. I've tried all of this shit. Well, I say I know what I'm doing, but there we go. That's a little better. That's more like what should have happened. Thank you, Gravity Crystals. You are my greatest ally. But that one is broke, so we're gonna make a little leap of faith here. Yeah, that sure is the black hole down there, huh? Okay. So, funny story, I don't know how you're actually supposed to navigate this. My theory is you're supposed to, like, long jump over there. Yeah, okay, that seems legit. I kind of cheesed it by jumping into a tree the first time. This seems to be slightly more sensible. And... Yomp! Oh, hey, that looks like a thing. Scoops, you'll be thrilled to know we made it. We're inside the dome. We can open the door from this side and get out. But let's explore while we're here. Giant steep projection stone. Well, I don't think we've seen this before, have we? Interesting. Conoi, Daz, and I were lifting the orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and then somehow it sank down beneath the current. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using the other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know how it happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at the Brittle Hollow Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Conoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. The trailhead starts at Brittle Hollow's equator. Well, we worked that part out. Conoi, you should have seen it. We thought that it was impossible for any cannon component to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Interesting. Well, these look like some tornadoes that we've met before. Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe parts into orbit. Orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. But one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update. It's now clear that there are two different types of cyclone. Most cyclones on Giant Deeps rotate clockwise. There are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Conoi is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I really wanted to make a model. Cool, thank you, Meteor. Alright, what do we got up here? Other than meteors. Oh, well, we know this. That looks like Timber Hearth to me. You wanna do the thing? That's in orbit. What happens if I turn on Brittle Hollow? Yeah, alright, that's about right. Giant's Deep. Yeah, okay, cool. Dark Bramble. Out there. Huh, this symbol. That doesn't correspond to a planet I know. It also doesn't really correspond to this thing, as it is generating orbit after orbit after orbit after orbit without understanding where any of them are. Well, that's a problem. What have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Those of us on the vessel originally followed the Eye's signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the Eye itself. The locator we built on the Addle Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the Eye's signal. Hypothesis: the Eye has stopped emitting its signal. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the Eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the Eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Suppose the Eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest that? The Eye's signal called to us to summon us to the star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the Eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Could that be what this is? They're trying to find something called the Eye of the Universe. Every other orbit they can figure out pretty easily. That last one has to be Ash Twins. I did not want to go down here. Thank you, Jetpack. Very cool. I want to go read the other wall. The sun is sure looking great over there. What the heck? Why can't I just jump this direction? How should our search methods change as we continue our search for the Eye of the Universe? Privet. We couldn't find the Eye signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose. We should discontinue this search method. Mallow. We know what the Eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the Eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. Mallow's idea is clever, though we have no idea where the Eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with really cool. We're going with Rami. Because, really, Rami? Have you spoken with Rami and Paye about the technology they're developing? We'd need to build a probe launching mechanism that could cover these long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's the furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. Homesteadov. Well, I'd say that's given us about all we need out of the Southern Observatory. Nice visit. Fun place to be a dome. Here is Rebek's log again. And his ship. Where the hell is mine? Yeah, mere 500 meters that way. We'll just go for a casual fucking stroll here. Whoa! Chief! Thank you, Meteor. Very cool. Yeah, we got it. That's what we have a jetpack for when it's not being a tremendous faggot. What are you gonna do? This planet seems rather brittle and hollow inside. Actually, we're getting reasonably close to the ship now. Just a hop, skip, and jump away. We're fine. Alright, what have we learned? Well, first of all, the black hole takes you to the white hole. There's something called a high-energy lab. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff we learned, actually. Hang on. Alright, first of all, every Nomai warp tower is tuned to an astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. The Nomai noticed something strange. Warp objects appear to arrive at the receiver station on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed from the white hole station. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 1/100,000th of a second. The Nomai were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. The north pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. There's a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. It's a teleport receiver. The Nomai were able to warp here from White Hole Station. This is where they first recreated warp technology. There's more to find out here, though. The negative time interval measured at White Hole Station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab in the canyon at Ember Twins Equator. Well, that seems like a thing we might want to check out. What else have we learned? The new, more sensitive locator the Nomai built in this observatory was unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Based on their knowledge of the quantum moon, the Nomai believed the eye was in a distant orbit around this sun. The Nomai decided to stop searching for the eye's signal and instead look for it visually, sending a deep space probe. There were concerns that the probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. Alright, Scoops, Pop, take a breath. There's a reason for it. We'll get to it. There are cyclones that the Nomai use to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes things beneath the wave. The Nomai decided to construct a probe cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. Well, alright. Anything we're missing so far from that little adventure? Alright, well, what should we pursue first? This whole high-energy lab thing? Or should we go back and check out this probe cannon? Heck, we can also go check out the ocean depths now. I think we know how to get there. A lot of options here. Go to Big Gun. Alright. If we got time, let's go do it. There's also the harmonica. Yes, there still is. We can certainly check... Thank you, Dark Bramble, for being up there. But let's go see a very large man about a large gun. That's pretty good. Oh look, here he comes now. That looks like a good first place to try landing on this piece of shit. Got one of those Nomai gravity pads up here. Yeah, perfect. No problems. Oh, hey. And we can go right down in, apparently. The biggest iron on our hip. Options. I like it. What do we got going on here? Launch module. That's looking a little fucked, isn't it? Well, that's Cool, there's a hole in the window at least. What else do we have, though, first? Probe tracking module. That appears to be 6,000% missing. Cool. That's fine. I didn't want to check where the probe was anyway. Thank you, Scout. Control module. Ow. God, this is disorienting. Why did the Nomai make their airlocks like this? Whoa! Wee! Launch module projection stone. Alright, show me. This is the other room, alright. Well, what did you write about it, at least? Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava, or Evans. I haven't seen this name before. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Cassava tells me that he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. Wait, oh, Evans said this. I see, and am I right to think that, consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? That seems smart. I can posit with nearly 100% certainty that our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Cassava, I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says that there was a problem on the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Well, darn. They didn't get to have fun of some kind. What can we see here? You know, I keep seeing this place. Maybe we should go visit. Oh, now it's underwater because Giant's Deep. Good thing I'm not currently there, huh? Also, I think the sun has had about enough of our shit, judging from the soundtrack. What happens if I move this thing? Well, that looks like our fucked-ass probe cannon. Wait, no, what is this? I don't understand, and I don't have time. Alright, well, that was the probe cannon. And there he goes. The big man has the rock. And the cannon is fucked. What about this one? This is the module standing in right now, right? Severe structural damage. Intact. Launch module. Viewport window fractured. Well, we'll have to try that thing. Probe tracking module never got here, apparently. I have really good news. Everything else is about to be even more damaged. You know what? It's you and me, fucked probe cannon. We're about to all explode. I don't even know where it's coming from. Fuck it. Speen! We went to the orbital probe cannon on request after we got done with the Southern Dome. We got a lot done that loop, I have to say. What time is it? Oh, it's not even midnight yet. Shit. Alright. I need another drink. And there we go. That thing we were just standing on fired another thing and exploded. At least we know they're probing butts now. Well, let's see what the magical time travel computer says we've learned. The broken remains of a Nomai space station in orbit around Giant's Deep. There are 3 access ways branching off from the central hub area. The orbital probe cannon was created to find the precise location of the eye of the universe, which you should start to grasp as something the Nomai were fairly obsessed with. The Nomai pushed the orbital probe cannon above its maximum power setting to create the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. They built the core of the probe cannon at a construction yard on Giant's Deep. That might be something we want to look into. One of the orbital probe cannon's 3 modules, it was reported as missing. One of the 3 modules, the launch module, looks heavily damaged. There's a huge breach in the glass viewport. The launch module's viewport's window is fractured, exposing it to the vacuum of space and making it explorable, by the way. The control module, one of the 3 modules. Thank you. Very helpful. What do you think? Should we continue to dig into this orbital probe cannon mystery? Something else on Giant's Deep in this area? How would you feel about the high energy lab? We haven't quite figured out Statue Island on Giant's Deep either. The quantum moon we're lacking some info on. And of course there's always Blind 8's favorite, the harmonica. Oh, well, no, he's changed his favorite now. Alright, hang on. Big gun. Continue our big gun exploration. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill this pole. What do 2? Yeah. Further big gun. High energy lab. I think the only other thing we can really realistically chase down at this point is harmonica. Okay. I'm going to leave you guys to that while I get another drink really quick. The stream will be going for a little while yet, maybe even another hour or 2, because I'm not going to stay up like all night like I did last night, but a little while's not out the question. Let me take a break. We'll be back. Vote on the poll in the meantime on the side tube, and I will see you.
on. I'll be right back. I just need a quick break. The alcohol is prepared, but, you know.
Okay, that feels good. Very split poll from the few of you voting, but it looks like we want to go back to Giant's Deep, so we'll check out the rest of the big gun and whatever else is there when I get there. All right, here we go. Oh, don't! You can't do my nostalgia like this, Callsign Eagle. I miss Netscape as a browser. I still do. I used Netscape for years instead of IE. Alright, let's find our friend the beat gun. No, I wasn't here, sorry. I caught a lot of... I kind of had a lot of Craig stream in the background with my own shit going on. Playing that Flash game and Mega Maker. It's a very Craig kind of stream. Okay. Alright. Is that fucking Dark Bramble going by, or what am I seeing over there? Alright, there was a crack in the glass on something, and that's what we're looking for here. Is this it? This looks like it. Okay, alright, clunk. Let's just, let's go ahead and wedge our ship on in here. And hopefully you can't drift too far away. Can you go ahead and wedge, please? I just, okay. You just stay there for a minute. Oh, fuck! Alright, let's get in the cracked glass hole, please. Whoop, there we go. Yes, this is Star Citizen. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friends. We need only fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if we compromise the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is damaged. Block's typically a week after the cup ends, so... Kind of surprised that you, specifically like me and Craig, doing dumb bullshit. I'm guessing this is the probe tracking module. Where the hell is it? Oh, there's Well, there was one of those Nomai statues there. That said, everything else in here is fucked. Also, our ship is trying to get away, so let's leave. The launch module is badly damaged, but its protection pool is still intact. A Nomai named Mallow argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only needed to fire the probe once. A Nomai named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module were destroyed. Any Nomai aboard the probe tracking module would be the first to see the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. A Nomai computer reports that the probe tracking module is missing. I saw the probe tracking module through a Nomai projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I could see purple electricity outside of the viewport. And other words. Kinda surprised I still don't have the fucking, okay, alright, Chief, let's go light on it here. I don't know why the command module has not registered yet. Let's see if we can give another quick visit to that and get the picture. Fortunately, this is a gravity zone and the ship will remain anchored to its ass. You are back. Good job, Scoops. Alright, we want the command module. That's definitely not what I'm trying to do. That's probe tracking module missing. Control module. Alright, that's what we want. Clunk. It's a good thing I've got amazing bones. Thought we saw everything here, to be honest. But I've been known to miss things before. You wanna get that in the fucking projection pool, please? This is the other module being fucked. I do believe we've read this before. Alright. And this as well. I think the projection pool for this just shows us... yeah, this place that we haven't visited that's clearly on the surface. Alright, what's on the other side of the floor, the ceiling, the froof? This thing on the left is sure interesting. I wonder what that's about. I haven't seen this fancy... it doesn't actually exist, by the way. It's just a projection. This fancy double-towered looking ass thing. Oh, well, hang on. We got text. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. 6 minutes and 34 seconds ago, we received a request to launch probe from the Ash Twin project. Huh. Yay! Orbital probe cannon, launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from the probe. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised due to multiple modules. Damage report. Severe structural stress. control module's intact. Launch module's fractured. Probe tracking module's missing. I think that's all we're ever getting out of this place. Let's go see if the ship's satisfied. Nice of my probe to light this place up. But you can come home now, buddy. Go find that backward tornado. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Why not? We're here. We'll find whatever we can find on the... Oh, no, come on. I can't wedge my ass in here. Help! Door's stuck! Door's stuck! It keeps fucking yanking me down into the hole! Alright, thank God. We made it. Alright, well, there's the control module. What did we learn? The control module recently received a request from the Ash Twin projects, whatever the hell that is, to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage was detected in goddamn everything. Yeah, sun looks like it'll still be fine for a little while. Alright. Let's go take a swim, shall we? Well, what was that about? Okay, hang on. We got two cyclones going two different ways immediately. Counterclockwise is the correct one, right? It must be you then. Come here. No? Oh, well, oop, there we go. Well, I'd say we're below the current now. Oh, well, this is cool. Oh, you know what? You know what? We've seen this in a projection pool, haven't we? Oh shit, now we're playing Subnautica. A little bit. Alright, Scout. Reveal the problem here. Yo! He really goes away in a hurry, doesn't he? Huh. Well, now that's just odd. Our scout bounces off and says damage. Danger. You got some jelly boys here, too. What's with them? What happens when I put the scout into one of those boys? Yay! Alright, see you later. I don't understand. Bonk. I don't know, I don't think this looks like a real good thing that we want to try to do with our ship. I could be wrong. Maybe the ship can take it. Should we try? That didn't appear to work. We got rejected like our fucking probe does. And it shorted everything out. No, I didn't want to go right back in the ship. Fuck you. Yes, underwater electrical system repair. This seems safe. Well, I don't think we have the full story here yet, unfortunately. Unless you guys have any brilliant ideas, and anybody's actually done this before, don't spoil. Is there more to find? Well, it looks like up. Oh, hello. I mean, does this count as something? We found a thing. What do we got here? Alright, we're above the current again. Oh, hello. This looks like... Allow me to confirm by landing here. Wait, I just realized that crash probe thing you fixed in the beginning for the tutorial, is that the... No, that's not... The thing in the middle of, The thing in the middle of, Oh, Christ, what is our homeworld called? The thing in the middle of, Timberhearth is definitely just a mining machine. Sorry. You witness at the start... I'll give this part away because we've gotten this far at least. What you're seeing at the start of each cycle is the probe launcher firing in a random fuck-ass direction and then blowing up because they applied maximum overdrive to it. You cannot catch up with the probe. It goes extra solar way before your little crappy little ship can. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed for making his or her first quantum journey. Huh. By the way, if this wasn't obvious, we accidentally just inside the cyclone of the northern crater. This is the turbo fucking wall of water that you can't get into normally. Enter this place without friends, however. These are lessons you must learn for yourself. Doesn't seem to be anything else up here, so YOLO! Seek the Wandering Arch. Oh. Alright, hello. What? It's almost like those rocks that we know about. It's only there when you look at it. Don't let it leave your sight, and you can proceed. Quantum fluctuations. And it's gone. Oh, hello, friend. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Huh. So if I look away from this arch... Oh, it's gone. Oh, there's the arch. What if I kept an image of it in my spaceman view over here? Huh. That locks it down. And now we can proceed. Hello, friend. How's it going? Whoa! Friend, we need some boundaries. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Well, what that means is that we need a picture. Okay. Then we need the... Okay, lock one down, and then you can make a... Uh-oh. We might be on the Ruse Cruise, friends. If the crystal goes out of my sight, we have a problem. Why are you not wandering? You're in the picture, aren't you, you piece of shit? Okay, there we go. No. Okay, let's fuck you, Crystal. Oh, he gone. There we go. I've got a problem. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna anchor the scout on the roof. And anytime we see both of them here, I think he's preventing them from arriving. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. So, as you might tell, it's a little hard to get this quantum shit to do exactly what you want. Can we get you on the roof? Oh, come on, Scout, work with me here. Okay, let's get the crystal there. Oh, we got them both. We got them locked down. We know where those quantum objects are from a picture. There we go. We're doing it. Hello, friend. What do we got here? This is the last one, but we made it harder. Yeah, thank you, Nomai. Not dicks at all. Alright, I hope you're ready to do end over end. Can you guys come down here, maybe? Maybe? Please! Oh, well, they came down here for a minute, and then I looked away. Come on. Hey, how's it going? Okay, there we go. It needs to look at the old one, because you got to go to the new one. Then, without it leaving your sight, that might be good enough. There we go. And the arch is being a complete cockass and is on the other side of the level. Come on. Fuck you. There. Is Forrest is dumb and or drunk? I mean, yes, but also I'm right. We offer our congratulations. You have learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge on you with the take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who come before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. If you like some Nomayan spacesuits, here you are. Oh, and our friend is still here, too. Well, we've learned something valuable. Can't say that we haven't. Also, I think we're out of time. What was it that somebody said about trying to prevent sunburn? Maybe if we get under the water, right? Maybe if we hang out with the black electricity field. Maybe things will go better this time. Hey, jellyfish, do you know what's coming? Fun is coming. Also, my scout missed. Bonk. Hey, Scout, are you looking out up there? What's happening? Yeah, I don't think we prevented sunburn. And the probe cannon fires again. Hey, Slate. You know the sun's about to go supernova, right? Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the finer details. Astrophysics is really more Hornfels' domain. Me, I'm here for rocket science and marshmallows. You poor simple man. Alright, what have we learned? Well, the ocean depths sure are down there, and the Tower of Quantum Trials was fun. The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. That's going to be a problem going forward. The probe tracking module is receiving data from the launch probe. Cool. What, purple electricity field outside the viewport underwater. Yes, I wonder if these two are related. Hint, hint. We can still check out this construction yard on Giant Steep if we want, and we still haven't actually seen all of the statue place. There's also the harmonica, as ever. Tower held the knowledge that Onai needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Observing a quantum object and an image of a quantum object are the same. This is the rule of quantum imaging. Remember, the other shards have lessons to teach. Harmonica. Anybody want to see anything other than the harmonica? We still have some options such as High Energy Lab. All this stuff on, I keep wanting to call it Jewel, but Giant Steep. Or the Spooky Moon. We might know how to get there now. But if nobody else says anything, I'm going with Blind Aids. Blind guy here first, and you're okay with it? Alright. Oh, that's the false signal that's too close. Ah, there we go. Good night. If you just ask me at any point, I can also make these VODs available so you don't miss anything. Oh, I see the white hole station outside of our monitor there. We appear to have arrived. Now this is fascinating, all these little million icy islands in space, but we gotta track this harmonica down, boys. Oh, we lost the signal, fuck. Oh, that one seems legit. Yeah, you're right. I should just make these publicly available. There's nothing objectionable. I mean, we're tossing a few gamer words in here because of course we are, but... Oh, that seems to be... I don't like that noise! I don't like that... Oh, fuck! What happened? Yeah, I know, Dusty. Come here. Seems as though Dark Bramble may have some guardians. Well, that was sure fun. I don't know, should we try that again? Look, man, there are way easier ways to get me to ban from YouTube. Sure, second time's the charm. Alright. Chicken Tendies, I think you may be a bit behind, buddy. Make sure that live button is highlighted. Dusty, what are you screaming at? Alright, well. Clearly there's something big and unfriendly in here. So, let's try. Let's not deviate from our course this time. Does it help to be sneaky? Well, I don't know. Let's not go crazy on the jets and see if anything notices us. I don't know. Maybe we just didn't run into anything. Oh, that sure is a lot of things, huh? 800 meters. Alright, well, let's fly right at it. I hear harmonica music. That's not screaming at me. That doesn't seem right. I've been rused like this before, Dolan. Yep. Where is that other signal? Okay, there's a copy of it. Let's try over there. That's another one of these things. We keep going through warps. We've got two copies of the signal again, but they're almost on top of each other this time. Oh no, what, wait, I see trees. Okay, this isn't a fucking fish that's gonna eat us like the last one. Let me just wedge my starship in here. It's Feldspar! Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's coming here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you! They made you an astronaut? And you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you! Feldspar, you're alive! You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, you know, crashed. Violently. You crashed? But you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one ever been here before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them. Big gnarly things. Yeah, yes, I have seen the inside of them too, as it turns out. And this was the biggest one I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts trying to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and... well, like I said, crash, blammo. On impact, my ship starts making a noise like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Surely enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my stud up here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, Hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the campfire for a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Anything else you wanted? Hey, how'd you get to the core of Giant Steep? Giant Steep core, huh? Ah, that's a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yet yourself. If I tell you, it kinda feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You want to get to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Past her, it's there. Alright, you know what, Feldspar? We'll talk more later. But I'm going to take your advice for now. That's a flickering light out there, alright. Your ship got a little fucked. I mean, did you crash into or straight through this fucking thing, Feldspar? There's a hole on the other side too, buddy. This looks interesting though. Yeah, my spaceship will do for this, or my spacesuit will do for this, Scoops. Don't worry about it. It's not that far. Look, we're not even in like a 10th down on fuel and oxygen. Can you fix his ship? No. You can only repair your own for some damn reason. The fog has stopped. And now I'm on the... Come on. I'm borderline feeling gravity on the floor here. Oh, hello. Are we up on the surface-ish? I see stars. This is colorful. What we got here? Trip 4? Question mark? Entry number, I'm going to say not 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. A personal best. Whoa! Never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant Steep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too? Blah! This thing tastes terrible. The outside is rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish insides from getting zapped by electricity? Right, I'm going inside the jellyfish interior cavity to see what it tastes like if what's in there tastes any better. Homestead of... Note to Feldspar. Do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulating from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Oh, and you might notice you can only walk through into the jellyfish cavity on a suit-sized thing. But we need air, so let's go back and visit the Feldspar. It's a trick. Jellyfish is actually delicious. My flashlight is not doing much for us here. Now here's a question. How do you get out of here? Scoops, in my experience, you wait for the sun to go supernova. I don't think I've ever gotten out of Twisted Bramble after coming in, Dark Bramble after coming in. I love comparatively how much more primitive Feldspar's ship is. Oh, we only have 3 minutes of oxygen. We should probably go do something about that. Feldspar's ship is just a pod with landing gear, basically, compared to yours. But we know where ours is, roughly. Get some duplicate signal shit going on, but it's over here. I mean, I can try, but 9 times out of 10 you get eaten by an anglerfish or the sun goes nova. But yeah, also there are well, never mind, we don't get to look at the centipede because I landed in the gravity zone. Hey, Ashley, pull up a marshmallow stick. Come to hear the tale of my heroic exploits, have you? Where should I explore here, Feldspar? That's the spirit! Anywhere's good, but you should know space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your probe into one of these weird seeds? See there with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your probe tracker will tell you the probe's in 2 different places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. The seed looks small, but see? But it's inside, it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a whole lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside of those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind when you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck! I found something. I found the frozen jellyfish near your ship. Heh! So that old thing is still there, is it? That's where I first camped out after the crash, you know. It was pretty cozy inside. It does lack the structural integrity and indomitable spirit of the camp I made here in the shelter of the very bones of the species that tried to eat you, I suppose. Still, very cozy. What else did I find? I found a Dark Bramble seed on Timberhearth. That's bad business, Hatchley. This chart will tell you if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction. There used to be a 5th planet where the Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted out real quick like, I suspect Timberhearth will be headed for much the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. What else we got? What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? Yeah, it was like this when I got here. As near as I could tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on that vine and eating the seed, and then the seed grew and grew inside the poor fish's stomach until, well, this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. The light keeps the other fish away, you know. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Anything else? Should I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure, being the best it ever was. Been nice to have a break. Hey Fukuda, how's it going? All right, let's have a fucking memorization of what we got here. Feldspar is alive! Exclamation mark. Okay, all right, Scoops. Don't have an aneurysm. We'll go do that real quick. I'll read in a moment. Yite! Alright, I launched it into the sea, then, wait a second. Hey, little buddy, how's it going? You came back. That's nice. Ow! Clunk into the fucking gross dark bramble seed. So yeah, this is a fucking space loop if there ever was one. Alright, now, where were we in reading the time travel computer's thoughts? Feldspar is alive! Exclamation point. They crashed their ship and are now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. Feldspar doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says the scout is in 2 different places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work like that inside Dark Bramble. Feldspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. Feldspar documented their attempt to eat an enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture into the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better on the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. You can tell people Feldspar are out here and they're happy about finding out he's alive. Don't get me wrong, but... Alright, here comes the part where we try to leave Dark Bramble. Will it work? No clue. Oh, this looks like it's slowly closing off in a direction. I don't like that noise in any way. Oh. Oh, I fucking saw it in the dark. Did you guys? If you can hear those shits breathing, you're too close to them. Keep those bursts short. That seems to have been working so far. Oh Lord, he coming. Let's just go up the wall away from the fish. Oh, does that go in or out? I don't know. Yeah, well, welcome to Dark Bramble. Oh, I don't like any part of this. Well, you know what? I hear that song. I hear that song. Supernova, please come free us some fish hell. I might die, but by God, all these anglerfish will as well. Yoit! Where the... Oh, fuck, no! Ah! Where even am I? I'm so lost it doesn't even fucking matter at this point. This is the red one. What's in the red one? Aside from going faster. Oh, anglerfish as it turns out. You know what? You know what? You know what, you fucks? I'm not even gonna move. I'm just gonna watch this all die. This is my grim satisfaction. I get to watch every one of you pieces of shit go with me. Well, back we go. All right. The orbital probe cannon fires again. Another corner begins. What have we learned this loop? Well, we kind of already read all the Feldspar stuff. So, we might have a half-decent idea now of how to reach Giant Deep's core. There's other things we can check out on Giant Deep too. The High Energy Lab is an option. The Spooky Moon might be reachable now. There's also the Brittle Hollow Black Hole Forge to explore more. You haven't been to the Twins yet. Should we check that out? Okay. Well, the Ember Twin Equator has a high energy lab. How would we feel about that? Starting to get the feeling you might have actually played this once upon a time, Blind Dave, but I'm not even mad. You're playing along perfectly, thank you. You have not. Oh, well, okay. Then congratulations on somehow being in my head about what we should check out. I would like to not hit the Ash Twin, that'd be great. I am simply your pilot. If I am just piloting for you and we're all having a good time, then great. Oh, I see a campfire up here. There's some drumming going on this planet. That looks like a fucking orbital cannon. That looks like the orbital, or the gravity cannon from, name of planet. Brittle Hollow. So that's interesting. There's a blue thing over here. I wonder if that's the high... You know what? Is this the high energy lab? I don't know. I about vaulted out of here without my spacesuit. Cool. Yes, that's where I wanted to go. Unidentified signal nearby. What is it? Escape Pod 2. Frequency discovered. Distress beacons. That's not the high energy lab, though. Alright, well, keep this in mind. We can find it again with our signal scope. We can Find it again, but that's not the high energy lab we're after. You die if you ram into a planet at full speed. I'm gonna, like... Well, this is interesting looking. The fuck is going on here? Looks like sand's pouring off of that planet into this one. Oh, yeah. Also, there's some drumming going on here. Sorry, can we find this high energy lab already? Oh, that might be a laboratory. What do we got here? Another fuck damn broken Nomai door. That's usually a good sign. High energy lab. Alright, cool. The Sunless City, 300 meters. Raimi. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Paye and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings at the White Hole Station. Paye. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab can currently only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting the sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. An update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. The Sunless City this way 300 meters. Okay. Probably don't want to walk into that, huh? Let's wait till that to cruise on by. No, I know what this shit means. Yeah, hello there, Ghost Matter. Crash site cave, 60 meters. Alright, well, we're not going through the Ghost Matter, so let's see what's over here. Oh, this is pleasant. Refill your air supply and return quickly. The ghost zone will not be fun. It burns like hell and then you die. This place, on the other hand... We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct a long-term shelter there. The cavern Melorai found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path of the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry, as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand, and make sure no one is lost. Emergency escape hatch. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Colas and I will examine the horror that lies at the end of it. Lies at the end of its terminus later, provided we live through this. Oh, hello, what is up here? The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter on Anona. But these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming totally irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Escape Pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching Escape Pod 3. Now launching Escape Pod 2. Collision imminent. Prepare for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on this planet's surface. Get out of the way. Anana. We need status reports from all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well, Anana. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude, Burr. Were you able to find any of the escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Oh, hey, it's our friend. So this is what the escape pod went to. Oh, this thing over here. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger, as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Well, that's where we came in from. And we checked everything across the rise. So the answer has to be to go down, right? Whee! That looks like stuff up here. Oh, I saw blue. I saw writing. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with the rock column formation and climb upward through the opening above them. Sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Well, this looks like the sandfall. What's left? Oh, hello. Oh, this is neat. And there's the hole described. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Mallory and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. I think the bridge is fucked here, boys. That's fine, we got jets. This has got to be it, right? Oh, hey, cool. You're doing well. There's only a little bit further left to go now before you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. What we got here? This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered any others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Colas and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet produced this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis: there's another entrance to this cave. If there is, Colas and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update: we need to find a way inside these inside quickly, Malorai, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. Oh, I don't like that light at all. Alright, well, that's a fucking anglerfish skeleton. Convince me otherwise. Well, that used to be a rock pillar, now it's dead. Oh. Anglerfish fossil overlook, 40 meters. Close the door behind us, we're not savages here. Fuck is down here? Nothing? 3 minutes of oxygen. Oh, well, good news, we found a bunch of trees. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetime. I understand the proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we are to hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this as being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against everything we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, Adea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. God, I can read. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try, I believe. If we are cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Paye. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Adea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Huh. They had a real argument here. That's about 8 different Nomai going at it. High energy lab trailhead. Oh, cool. Oh, that lit some things up. Some things that appear to be very under the sand now. What's this? Other than quickly filling with sand. Stepping stone cave. Well, I don't really want to go in there with the sand doing this. I think we might be a little late to the party here. Yeah, going in there seems like a less than amazing idea right now. I'll tell you what, what's up the highest? Whoop. I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets in everything. Ow, god damn it. Anglerfish Overlook District. Well, we get some time to look around up in here, huh? I appreciate a good Doofenshmirtz, but no, I don't know exactly what this scene is. Oh, this is where we came in. Yeah, maybe we can learn something here before the sand gets ridiculous. Other than a lot of fucking Nomai died here, probably from the sand. Wow, nothing. Neat. Nice district. Okay, the sand is really starting to catch up now. What do we got over here? Yeah, that's probably the direction we want to move in a hurry. We appear to be having some problems here as far as the sand goes. Oh, that looks like some shit. Let's not go in that door. That's ghost matter crystals. About this one. Oh, this looks delicious. Yeah, that's ghost matter down there, alright. Okay, the floor is officially lava. No, no, you know what? I'd rather land on cacti than the ghost matter. Well, never mind. I'll just go ahead and thread the needle here. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect upon what brought us to this star system. The signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to the possibilities. If the Eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the Eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the Eye's choice. The Eye might not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. That symbol is familiar. Did the Eye deliberately call to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the Eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the Eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the Eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Is the Eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The Eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the Eye could be as old as it is. I got an eye on each side of the glass. Well, there's your shrine, lads. Hope we had a good time contemplating the universe. Also, we can't leave that way. How do we get out of here? Door's stuck? Well, can't go back that way. How the fuck do I leave? Oh, hello. That's a thing. That looks like ghost matter hell. Oh no, it's just broken. Okay. The sand appears to not want me to hang out here for much longer, so let's get the fuck out. Gravity cannon, that sounds delicious. Let's go. Oh boy, speaking of fucking ghost matter. Yeah, there it is, right down there. Let's not go that way. What if we went over here? Turns out this way is pretty safe. Don't go in the house. Yeah, really don't go in the house. Speaking of which, the sun does not appear to be having a great time out here. I think we have damn near reached the end of a loop, boys. Where's the fucking ship, anyway? Yeah, mere 305 meters all the way around the planet. Well, we've still learned a lot of... Ow, clunk. We've still learned a lot of fun things. Oh, this looks like one of those warp pads. What? Oh, okay. I think, based on sand, we're gonna have to get into the fucking high energy lab really quick in a loop if we want to get in there. This is fascinating. I wonder what all these things built on this other part of this planetary body set is. Looks like all the history is buried over here on the red one, but it's a lot of interesting things. Such as the fact that this, now that this is evacuated, it really looks like the picture from the gravity, or not gravity cannon, the probe launch cannon. That's interesting. File that one away. Well, seeing as the sand has reached just about maximum here. Isn't there a dude on this planet? Oh, that's a great point. There's the campfire. Hey, Chert, how's it going? The stars! They're all dying. There have been too many supernovae for it to be anything else. We're next, do you understand? Our sun, by Hearth's names, we're next! Yo, hang on. It's the stars, you see? All the other stars are dying out. Oh, why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, the star charts. Why? Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know. But no, oh no, I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our son is about to... Oh. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Yeah, Chert, I think it's about likely we're fucked here, buddy. At least for this loop. That star's getting pretty red giant right outside our field of view here. Is there any more info you can get out of him? Yes, but a him. We're gonna wait till that music starts playing, I think. Hey, Chert. Buddy. End Times is playing. How do you feel? Oh, hello. Come sit with me, my fellow traveler. Let's sit together and watch the stars die. If it helps, we're in a time loop, so we won't really die. That's a lovely thought. Is that how you're coping with this? Does it help? Yeah, buddy. I mean, I'm not so thrilled about eating a supernova to the face every time, but we're just gonna wait here and get it over quickly with today. We'll jam. Continue to jam, man. While we get a fucking tan. But I think we're done with this loop. Because the sun has about had it with our shit here. So, you know, enjoy our last couple of minutes of life before my next loop. Oh, it's doing the thing. Well, this won't take long today. Yeah, I can see stuff beyond it. And we're bone shirt. See you later. Honestly, we did learn a pretty good amount this loop, though, so let's go over that once we reach Magic Computer again. I have one more loop in me tonight, guys, and then we'll have to continue this another day. Funny enough, your ship always rises to the top of the sand. It just rides the sand up. You, on the other hand, can get very fucked by sand. We've learned that the Sunless City exists. Escape Pod 2, notice an anglerfish fossil, there's something called the Sun Station, and also Chert's chilling here. Chert has set up their astronomy gear on the North Pole of the Ember Twin. All the stars in the universe are dying, including our sun. Chert has become catatonic in response to the sun's imminent death. A Nomai city built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Several Nomai opposed its construction, arguing that failure could result in destruction of the solar system. The Nomai traveled to this solar system in pursuit of the signal from something older than the universe itself. They named that source of the signal the Eye of the Universe. There's more to find here. One of 3 Nomai pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. I found a cave with an anglerfish fossil inside, but the open was only large enough for my scout. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Alright. The high energy lab can only be accessed from the Sunless City. Oop. So what do you think? Do we still want to get into the high energy lab? Or has something else struck your fancy? The ocean depths of Giant's Deep are still certainly a possibility. We haven't visited the construction yard or Statue Island over there yet either. There's still a bunch of history on Brittle Hollow. We haven't visited the Spooky Moon yet. What do you think? What do you want to do for our last loop of the night? Deep Dark Ocean? Anybody else got any thoughts? Actually, I'm not even going to roll a poll. Where are the other escape pod signals? Now that's a fascinating question we can check out in a moment. I'm not even going to run a poll. Leave me your thoughts. I got to take a quick break and we will come back and do the last loop of the night. In fact, I'm going to make sure that this is fucking paused. Alright, I'll be right back. Well, nobody had anything else to add. Wow, oof. Alright. Guess it's a good thing this is the last loop. So, maybe Blind Date will have something after I do this real quick. Let's get up into orbit. And signal scope. Distress beacons. Well, it looks like one of them is on Brittle Hollow. One of them we very much know is on the Ash Twin projects already. Or Ash... not, the Hourglass Twins. God, I can think of the actual name. Oh, that's not so good. Looks like the third one might be out there in Dark Bramble. So, now you know. But the only actual suggestion given to me at this point was Deep Dark Ocean. So, let's go follow that jellyfish thing up, huh? But let's file that away. Let's file away that there is a distress signal on... Oh, hello, Spooky Moon. Oh, don't. No, that was the wrong time to abort autopilot, as it turns out. Oh, shit, here we go. Alright, you know what? The planet's atmosphere should decelerate me. Yeah, we're good. That could have been a lot worse. Oh, hey, I think we found Gabbro's ship. Hello there, Statue Island. But the specific vote was Deep Dark Ocean. I forget, did most of them go clockwise? It looks like most of them go clockwise. This is our boy. There we go. I swear to God. I know you're doing the deep dark fantasy thing, but oh, hello there. Turns out I could use the help of a jellyfish, and you look particularly like you'll be helpful today. No, don't you... Alright, fuck you. Don't you fucking do it. Well, this man did not look particularly helpful today. Let's find another jellyfish that isn't being a dick. Well, you will do nicely. Alright, so a lot of jellyfish is electrified, but if you do what what's his name did and come up right through the middle here, oh, clunk. Oh, we are inside the jellyfish. This is a good spot to be. We're very insulated from electricity here. That's why, by the way, this one I needed some outside help on, I'm going to admit. I could not figure out what the fuck, how the hell you use the insulation of the jellyfish. The answer was just you had to get out of your ship. Homestead, the electricity noises have died down, and also we've been ejected from the jellyfish, so... We are inside the electrosphere. And while it's cool that we're falling towards the core of the planet here, we are now on the coral forest that makes the core of Giant's Deep. You might notice the only thing of any interest here is this Nomai structure that lights up the dark. The core owl, if you will. Thank you, Scoops. I'm sideways in a room. Hey, how's it going? Can we, there we go. Duh. Well, this sure is a lot of things. Okay, that's Giant's Deep. Oh, hello. No, I want to see this probe. Visualizing current trajectory of probe 9,318,064. Retrieving data from probe at 9,318,064. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, that looks spiky. That's a lot of Pokeboys. Retrieving launch data from Ash Twins. Total number of probes launched, 9,318,064. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9,318,054. Hello. Oh, what's this? Retrieving stored coordinate from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for Eye of the Universe. Well, you might want to take a picture of this one. That is how the Nomai mark where the Eye of the Universe is. I wonder if that's important given how obsessed they are with it. Hello? What the? That looks like that mask we keep seeing, or that statue we keep seeing at the end of loops, but it's pretty fucking spooky, I'm not gonna lie. What do we got in text? I have exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be oh, Raimi is she. Okay. Really, Raimi? But she'll be finished soon. Are you in the orbital probe cannon well? We are! The probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about the cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Is that moral or morale? No, that looks like moral. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert immediately to you and Raimi. Interesting. What else we got in here? Launch module. This is just gonna be the fucking yeah, this is our dicked building upstairs that we've been to in orbit. Cool. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You want us, we've read this before from elsewhere, haven't we? Okay, well, we've seen that one. This statue is fucking woke. So, that's what's dealing with the time loop as far as receiving the Eye of the Universe coordinates up there went. But we have seen it. You have seen what is in the probe tracking module, and that is that the Nomai's grand scheme here actually fucking worked somehow. Can I need in there, please. Please. Let me in! Let me in! The Nomai's grand scheme actually fucking worked somehow. We have located the Eye of the Universe, and I've taken that screenshot and also basically just have it memorized at this point of what the coordinates are in their system. Also, I'm not sure how you leave the coral forest. You just get in another jellyfish. We don't quite know that yet, Scoops, but yeah, you got it in one. Which you gotta admit is a pretty good thing if you don't have any fucking clue where to launch the probe. Well, what I want to know is where's the caveman? God damn it, Fuko. Alright, I just need a jellyfish to come help me out of here. Why are you in the time loop and they're not? Well, that you're going to have to stay tuned in the successive nights for. I can tell you already, we're not finding that out today. Yeah, sorry, IGTN, you've walked in on the last loop. Also, I cannot leave unless a jellyfish feels like helping me. We're just doing fucking loops down here around Coral Forest. Oh, there you are. Come here, you bastard. Come here, you beautiful piece of shit. Get me out of here. Launches the probe. Well, alright, I'll give you this. They said that they've been retrieving data from something. Oh, I'd like to not get zapped horribly, please. Thank you. I can be patient. We don't know exactly what they're retrieving data from just yet, but they're getting data from something and recording each loop. And that's ordering the probe, the random probe launcher to launch again. That's all we know so far. There's more to discover. Also, my ship tried to fucking leave while I was busy. Why are you up there, you absolute piece of shit? You ride a jellyfish out of the fuck zone? Hey, let's go tell Gabbro we saw some cool shit. We're here, aren't we? Does anybody else not like desperately need to see something, or should we just go tell Gabbro how's it going? He's aware we're in a time loop. Nobody else is, so maybe he has something fun to say. I was hoping you'd be back. Something really weird is going on. Hey, we're definitely in a time loop at this point, man. Oh, that makes sense. Cool. I mean, what did you think it was, Gabbro? I figured it'd be some kind of fidgety time business, but I wasn't really thinking about what's happening to the shape of time, you know? But a loop makes sense here. Let's go with loop for now. So it looks like you and I are the only ones who know we're in the time loop. And even if you tell them about it, nobody remembers by the next loop. What's with that? Maybe it's because we both made some seriously intense eye contact with the Nomai statues? I'm seeing my memories replay each time I die, like I did when the Nomai statue on the beach opened its eyes and looked at me. So maybe, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness? I think that's going to be my leading theory, but if you find out anything new about the statues of the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. And now, we're going to take it easy out there because we're about to eat shit. Gabbro could not give a fuck, of course. But that's Gabbro. How stoned is this man? He's died to multiple supernovas, and instead of trying to do anything about it, he just plays his clarinet and fucking takes island naps, alright? That's how stoned he is. We're fine, everything's fine. Is that gonna make us eat shit too? Yeah, here we go again. Yeah, bro, are we about to eat shit? Look, if you're not gonna run us over, can you fuck off? Hey, my time buddy's back. So what's new? I found something. Nice, nice. What do you got for me? I actually found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa. That's the cannon that's breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real? You figure out why? Over enthusiasm. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slater Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Hey, my time buddy's back. Well, see you later, Gabbro. You have to visit him one more time to get something nice, actually. But for now, that's the big thing. Burn this image into your mind. This is important. A deep space anomaly matching all known criteria of the Eye of the Universe has been located. It took millions of shots, but they found it. The probe tracking model automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. And we found some Nomai coordinates for it. I passed through the electric barrier and reached the coral forest at the planet's core. Oh yeah. So the only thing we haven't really visited here is a construction yard. Let's go find that. Gabbro's being Gabbro. I actually have several Steam screenshots of this IGTN. No worries. We will not forget the Nomai coordinates. We're a long time from needing those just yet. Aha! Here's this. Is there a good place to land here? Of course there is. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it to the orbit around Giant Steep for assembly. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I have not given up hope, but I had given up hope, but I truly believe the cannon may have actually succeeded where many other attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as you and Mallow, as Mallow and Evans behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. If you know my brother, Evans, and his spouse... If I know my brother, Evans and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Evans and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. It's all just a great big Nomai circle jerk, isn't it? Well, I say circle jerk, but there might be some actual canon sex going on here. I don't think we can go that way. Yo, are those bones? Yes. This is far from the first Nomai skeleton we've seen. They tend to wind up everywhere. They had a very good penchant for getting them to find out why later. Want to walk around underwater? Constructions yard's looking pretty legit here. Oh, here's a projection stone. That's, I think, Gabbros Island just sailing by. That's cool. Okay, you know what? I wanted to... Oh boy, the current is fucking me here. I just want to go over the projection wall over here. I keep thinking every time I hear that tornado, it's about to be like fuck me hours, but... Long range probe, 20 minutes ago. Uh-oh, I think we're about to be hearing a particular thing. Alright, hang on. First, we gotta not get fucked by this. So here's the cool thing. These Nomai Islands on Giant's Deep, even when we get yeeted into the stratosphere, they have these lovely anti-tornado fuck you pads that we can just hit. Yep, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. It's time, brothers. Alright, we're gonna try to read fast, alright? Connoy, Daz and I were lifting the orbital probe components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank beneath the current. Connoy, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for a cannon to... Okay, cool. This is, I tried to recreate, but I don't know how I got through the current. My gratitude for an interesting question. This is exciting. Spire has built a model in Southern Observatory. We know this. I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says there's a problem for the possessed power source, so the orbital cannon won't fire. I think we've read this, too. Their original plan failed. See? This is what we couldn't grasp before. But if you were really clever, you could have gotten it. Also, it's about to get really shiny up in here and we're done for the night. That's good. I can feel it in my bones, Mr. Krabs. Also, it got really dark outside. That's not great. Oh, hey, cool. Look at that. Oh, sorry, Johnny Gold. I didn't see this. The game's name is Outer Wilds, which you will see on the title screen in a moment here because I'm done for the night. We've learned a lot, boys. We've learned a lot. We've done a good job. We're piecing together... And with that... we will start here again another night. Good night, all. Have a good one tomorrow.